All right, welcome Wenatchee Wilderness fans. We're going to bring the feed in, let you get a little closer view. I know this will be on a tape delay. We tried to run the video with the 18 team, the Wolves, and stream it earlier tonight from this location, an exact spot that we're in now, and did not have success. So I'm just going to record this one and upload it later. As we start the game, Littler comes in with the face-off and goes back into Connor Jensen. Jensen sends it over towards Carruthers. Carruthers sends it up, and Flynn gets taken out by the referee. Referee slow to get up as Hill Academy puts it in back behind the net. Jensen tries to bring it up. Hill takes it. Oh, good poke check there by Carruthers. Puts it into the neutral zone. Yates is making a move on the right side. Shots up and off the blocker and above the net to the left side goes that Yates shot. Back into the neutral zone. Finding it is Flynn. Flynn's going to turn around. Take a look off the stick of a Hill Academy player and back into the left corner. First person to get there is Flynn. Flynn moves, sends it across, goes towards Littler. Littler's going to take it into the Hill zone on his own. Back behind the net, he turns and into the right corner. Battle comes out, Wells takes it, dumps it in, deflected by Yates and grabbed by Hill as it goes back out of the zone. So as you'd guess, the Wenatchee Wilderness are playing the Hill Academy. There's no mascot for them, so I'll be calling them Hill or the Academy the whole night. As Wells' shot goes off the leg pads of a Hill player and it goes back towards the other direction. Bovee takes the puck and sends it over towards the board, and coming back out with it is Hill as it goes into the neutral zone. Hill retreats, sends it up off the board, finds a player, and they dump it in. Back behind the net goes. First person to get there is Brooks. Brooks sends it up towards, oh, must be Cathy, as Cathy sends it to Ball. Ball's taking it down the left side, dumps it in the corner. He's still got control of the puck. Now in a battle behind the net, and it pops out and goes towards the right side. Bad hop off the board, comes in into the neutral zone. Lawrences gets it, sends it back, but Hill's going to be the first player to get there, and they're going to send it deep into the Wenatchee end. Shots missed by Hill, and behind the net goes Lawrences. He sends it over to Johnson, who sends a good shot up to Cathy, who puts it in deep. 22:50 left in the first half as Hill Academy makes a rush. Big hit there by Wunschel as he knocks the Hill player down, and the puck goes right back into the Hill end. Schuckman there on the defense. As Hill tries to get it out, they're able to get it in the neutral zone, send it over towards the Wenatchee end. There to make the play is, I believe that's Connor Jensen, and it is. Good pass over, shot taken, but it's lifted right up into the net on the one-timer, and we'll draw the whistle and have the Wenatchee zone face-off. Actually, I believe that should go to the neutral zone as no one touched it, and that's what's going to happen. So we'll be out into the neutral zone on the right side for this draw, and Cade Littler's going to come in and take the face-off. Comes down, goes back to Wenatchee, now over to Jensen. Jensen gives it up to Hodgson. Hodgson sends a pass towards Littler. Littler's going to turn and take a look. He pushes it up towards Yates. Yates takes it on the right side, makes a move, good move, and back in behind the boards they go. Flynn's going to get to the puck, sends it back to the defense. Hodgson sends it right back to Jensen, or excuse me, to Flynn, and Flynn's got to work at it, but he's able to, gets the pass to Yates, who has it taken away, and going the other way is Hill Academy. A lot of pressure on the player from Hill. He still has it, now he doesn't. Flynn sends it over towards Yates. Yates is going to carry it to mid-ice and take it in. Yates has the puck taken away. Hill turns it around. Moves into the Wenatchee end, right into the high slot, top of the circle, shot taken. Bovee pushes it off to the right side, and behind the net we go. Wells is going to pick it up. Sends it back to his partner, and out towards the winger, and back to Wells. Johnson's going to pick up the errant pass, tap it to Wells. Wells is going to give it up to Carruthers, and Carruthers is going to give it onto the other side where Cathy is. Now Hill takes the puck, actually taken right back by Wenatchee. Turned around, Carruthers is trying to get it out of the zone and does. Ball with the puck, he gets hooked a little bit, no call. as it goes back towards the Wenatchee end. Shot's deflected off the stick to the left by Bovey and into the corner. Wells picks it up. Behind Wenatchee's nets, comes out, puck's given up to Hill Academy. Now it's out into the zone, sent back in. Wells has got it. Oh. As Hill takes it into the neutral zone, pushes it up towards mid-ice, comes into the Wenatchee end, makes a move, gets into the slot, puck's taken away, and sit back into behind the net. Out into the corner comes Wunschel. Wunchel's going to grab it, trying to get it up towards Kimmerly, and does. Kimmerly carries it in the neutral zone, sends it across. He finds Schuckman. Schuckman's going to send it in deep for the Wilderness, and the Hill goalie's going to push it off the board, and there is a bad spot on that board, and that puck comes off in a weird angle as Hill takes it back the other direction and comes in to the Wenatchee end, and it goes over to the left board. Shot taken, stopped by Brooks off his skate back towards the board. Now Kimmerly has it. He's going to carry it into the Hill end. Shot taken, deflected off to the left, and Hill's going to go back the other way. Oh, misplay by Hill, and Wenatchee's going to keep it in the end. Take this opportunity to get a line change for the Wilderness as Hill takes it behind the net. 19:20 left to go in the first half. Flynn with it, carries it through the neutral zone. Good move there as he gets it down the right side, comes back in towards the corner looking for Yates. Can't find him, but he'll just take the puck himself out to the left point. Now back to the top of the circle. He sends it in deep, and trying to get it is Littler. Sent across to the middle, Hill gets it, goes into the neutral zone. Littler's going to take it, send it right back to Connor Jensen. Jensen's going to send it up forward, picked up by Yates. Skated in, or shot in by Laurentis, and he goes in for the change. Littler with the puck in the corner, sends out front, and a great play by Wells, I believe. Excuse me, not Wells, that's going to be Yates as he tries to take that Littler pass and put it in, and a good stop by the goalie right in front of the net. And now Wenatchee's got it on the left circle. Littler out behind the net as Hill sends it out front, picked up by Carruthers. He dumps it in and given up to Hill, and they're going to go the other way. Puck gets caught in the referee's feet, stuck in the neutral zone, now picked up by Carruthers, who gives it to Yates. Yates trying to get it towards Littler, can't make the move. Hill coming up forward, good play by Carruthers to knock the puck away from the Hill Academy player in the slot, and now we go back to the Wenatchee end. Wells is going to send it across towards the board, looking for Cathy. Hill again coming back in the Wenatchee end. Shots taken off the blocker and to the left of Bovey. And Wenatchee's going to take it to the neutral zone. Johnson's got it. He carries it into the zone, looks for a pass. Gets to Cathy. Cathy's going to go left or right side and sends it in front of the net. No one's there for Wenatchee. Brooks keeps it in. Shot goes wide left. Now it's going to go along the board left side. Wunchel's there to send it back in. And it's picked up by Hill, and they find a man, and he's got a breakaway. Brooks is going to try to get there. He won't be there in time. Shot taken. Good play by Bovey as he puts the leg right in front of it and deflects it up and over the net on the left side. Second shot is deflected. Doesn't hit the net. The mesh goes off the board, and Wenatchee's going to take it the other direction. Puck's dumped in. Johnson's going to be there. He goes to the corner, sends it back behind the net, given the ball. Ball sends it across the front. No one's there for him. Laurentis gets it. He steps up. Ball's there, off the corner, back in behind the net. Picked up by Basanta. Basanta takes the shot, and it's deflected off to the right. Puck's down into the corner, right side, and Hill says they're going to just send it all the way down, take the icing, and get a chance to put in a new line. Hill Academy is number 19. The name is Bucktooth, and I can't think of a better hockey name than that. I'm going to start calling him by his name. Stenholm comes in to take this face off. Drops down, goes back behind the net of of Hill Academy. Oh, a misplay there at the blue line by Hodgson means the puck's going to go back the other way. Oh, and we're going to have a penalty as Basanta comes in, makes the play, and may have got a stick in the skates of the Hill Academy player as he goes down. They're going to give him 2 minutes at 16:14 left in the first half. So Wenatchee's going to take the first penalty of this game, and they're going to be on the penalty kill as Basanta, trying to stop a breakaway, gets the stick in between his feet and goes to the box for tripping. Littler with the face-off, goes towards the board. Wenatchee's there. I believe that's Laurentis. And it goes back into the neutral zone. Still battling there as the puck, Hill Academy sends it back into their own corner. Flynn with the pressure. Goes back to the left side. Flynn still going over there. Now it's behind the net. And back to the left side. Tipped up. Into the neutral zone. Crosses mid-ice. Now it's going to take it in the Wenatchee end. Left side. Now just inside the blue line, right up front. And tipped over to the circle. Picked up, backhand, blocked there by Laurentis, I believe. And now it's off the stick of Flynn. And we're going to get a whistle as we get the seeing what the call is, because it must have been deflected out of play, and now we're going to the neutral zone. As take a little break, had a little talk there with one of the other parents here as Hill Academy takes it in behind the net of Wenatchee, sending it out towards the point. Stopped, kept in. Back into the corner, now to top of the circle, now to the other side. Top of the circle, shot taken, deflected off to the left by Bovey. Wenatchee's able to send the puck all the way down to the other end. They're going to get an opportunity for a change. And Hill Academy's going to bring it back the other way. On the pressure is Cathy. He puts a stick there, can't stop the man as it comes into the Wenatchee end. Shot taken off of Wells' legs and back over to the left-hand side. Now coming back the other way is Cathy as he's got the puck. He's going to stop the circle, takes a shot right into the midsection of the Hill goalie, and we'll draw a whistle at 14:33 left in the first half. 19 seconds left in the Wenatchee penalty. 0-0 is the score in this contest. Ball in for the face-off, comes out to Hill Academy. They drop down into the corner, send it out towards the middle. Now we're in the neutral zone, giving up. Wells puts the stick on it, and Wenatchee sends it the other way. So now, sorry, as we had another discussion, we're trying to figure out if we could get the live stream. The problem is there's just not enough broadband in their Wi-Fi connection here, and it just can't handle the stream that we're trying to feed through YouTube. So that's why we're going to be on the delay. It'll go up on the page hopefully tonight. As comes out in front, stepping up was Wunschel, and he was going to have a shot at a one-timer, but it just gets by him and goes all the way down to the Wenatchee end. 13-13 left in the first half as Wenatchee brings it out from behind the net, goes to Yates. Yates is going to skate with it, passes the line, moves towards the right, steps in behind the net, looking, goes out in front. Good play by Hill, prevents the pass from Yates to the Littler coming up through the slot, now into the right corner, comes back up. Kept in by Carruthers, kept in again by Carruthers as he steps up now. Tries to get it out towards Yates, can't make the connection, and Hill's going to turn it the other way. Good move at the point, comes in towards the circle, now steps up behind the net, drops it in front of Bovey, and Bovey puts a glove on it to draw the whistle. Littler steps into the right circle, take the draw, comes back out, puts it into the corner. There first is Wenatchee, wraps it around the other side, and Yates tries to put a stick on it, can't quite make it, goes all the way down the other end, and we'll get an icing. 12:25 left to go, first half.
Oh, Robin, can you hand me a backpack?
Littler with the face-off. Again, left circle, comes out, shot taken by Hill, goes wide left. Yates is going to be there, puts it off the board into the neutral zone. Hill's going to come back the other way.
Nice play, Jenny.
A melee down in the neutral zone as it goes back and forth between the two teams. And now Hill's going to take it across. Good pass there in front, and they put it in. As Hill comes across the left side on the blue line, centers it over towards the right slot, and it goes past Bovey into the net for the first goal of this game at 11:57 left in the first half. Coach McKelvey has some words with the referee, but they won't come in and talk to him. He wants to he has some complaint on that play. I'm not sure what it is. So we take a second as the teams get ready. And after the goal face-off, by ball goes back towards Laurentis. Laurentis sends it in behind the net. Foley grabs it, puts it towards off the board, and it sends it right back in. Johnson with the puck. He's tackled at the board. And out with the puck comes Ball. Now Pack pinned up against the board again.
You didn't hold him like that.
And looked more like a football game there as
Nice ball, good icing.
as Hill Academy ices the puck. We'll go back down to the other end. McKelvey again is yelling towards the refs. He did not like the non-call that was going on there, and he wants to talk. I can hear most of what Coach McKelvey has to say. He is not happy with the non-calls that are going on, and he steps back as he's had his time to let the referee know he doesn't appreciate what's going on. Now Stenholm's going to step in with 11:21 left in the first half. Puck gets dropped, comes out, goes back into the corner of Hill. Hill's going to be there, comes off the play. Now we're pinned up against the board. Out with it comes the Hill Academy. They send it towards the winger. Winger takes it in the neutral zone, loses control just briefly, and it pops out into mid-ice and dumped right back to the defense of Wenatchee, and that would be Brooks, and sent forward. Now an opportunity as Stenholm gets it, takes a shot, knocked over towards the right, sent back in by Brooks, now out towards the circle, and DeSantis going to try to chase it down, can't get there quite in time, and Hill will send it all the way down the other way, and it tips off of Brooks and goes to the other end and no icing on the play. Nice play there by Wells as he just steps back and backs his defenseman that was holding up against the board down on the ice as Wenatchee goes the other way. Goalie for Hill takes it, wraps it around the board. Out with it they come. Oh, a nice try by Flynn as he stepped up, almost had that interception that would have given him a breakaway, but back we go to the other end. Behind the net for Wenatchee, picked up by Jensen. Jensen sends it over towards Littler. Littler gets it off the board, then sends it into the zone where it's quickly taken by Hill Academy. Jensen gets it on the Wenatchee end. He's going to skate forward towards mid-ice. Hill takes it in their own zone and pops it right back out. Jensen has it, steps up, goes into the corner, looks for the middle, and puts it on the skate of a Hill player and can't quite get a chance to make the shot. Out to the left point, off a stick of a Hill player, bounces up into the boards and back behind the net, trying to get it out front, can't find a player. Hill turns around, goes the other direction. Jensen wraps it around the board. It's going to go all the way down to the other end and we'll get another icing. 9:23 left to go in the first half. Ball's going to step in to take this face off. And that's going to cost him as Wenatchee decided to change positions. Now we're going to have Johnson take it. Johnson comes up. Wenatchee's going to come out of that with the puck. Sends it to a neutral zone. Dumped in by Wunschel. And wrapped around on the boards. Puck gets by Carruthers, goes deep. Wunschel's going to be back to pick it up. And Hill Academy will retreat and try to set up their offense. At mid-ice goes the pass. He dumps it in deep. There to pick it up is Carruthers. He pops it off the board and comes back the other way. Johnson's going to try to get to it. It's in a battle at the boards, which is exactly where Zach Johnson likes to be, I think. As he takes the puck, comes out with it, and carries it through the neutral zone and into the Hill side. Throws a pass up and across in front of the net. No one's there, but Carruthers picks it up off the board and sends it back down deep. Kimmerly trying to put it back in, can't quite make it. And Schuckman will come pick it up and send it towards Wunschel, who's going to carry it forward. From the circle, goes up. High stick, not called. Well, there it was. High stick called.
Robin, you can try again.
Littler with the face-off, comes in. Puck's dropped, goes right back out to Jensen. Jensen turns around, sends it over to the other side. Carruthers is going to take the shot off the stick and into the netting of the Hill Academy goalie with 7:58 left to go in the first half. Face-off this time, comes out. Out to the defense, there is Carruthers, sends it back into the board, goes to the right side. Out with it comes Hill, gets into the neutral zone. Jensen's going to get it, sends it over towards Carruthers. Carruthers is going to skate it in. Again out in front, Hill's going to go the other way. Jensen's got to chase it down. He can't get to it. No whistle as they waved off the icing. Out with it's going to come Flynn. Flynn gives it to Yates. Yates is moving up through mid-ice, going to take it in front to the right side, makes a move, comes up, shoots up over the net, and goes back in the corner. 7:15 to go in the first half. Play there by Laurentis as he just taps it and tries to get it towards the net. No one was there to pick it up, except the Hill Academy players who now are in the Wenatchee end. Right side on the board, good poke check there by Flynn. Sends it up towards the point. Now we got Flynn's trying to get it to Yates. Yates takes a stick between the skates, goes down, and Hill's going to send it the other way. Back into the corner, held up by Laurentis. Picked up there by Brooks, and ball's now on the pressure. Good poke check there by Flynn. Flynn's going to skate up. He's all got Zach Johnson with him, moves towards the middle, steps aside as he goes down, and he's going to draw the tripping penalty. Still in play. And now we'll get the whistle as Wenatchee's going to be on their first power play of the game with 6:16 left in the first half. Ball's face-off goes back out towards Wells. Wells in the point, settles in, comes back down on the right side. Sends it up off the board, back behind the net. Wells going to take it up out front. Carruthers is there to pick it up. He moves forward, drops it over towards Wells. Wells up on the board with the battle. Out with it comes Hill, and they're going to send it all the way down to the other end. Bovey picks it up. Quick pass out to Carruthers. He touches it, gives it towards Johnson. Picked up by Carruthers again. And Hill sends it the other way, but Wells is there to pick it up. Another move forward. Johnson has it. He carries it in. And the pass goes down the other end. 1:11 left in the power play. Quick play to Carruthers. Carruthers going to go. He's got an opportunity. Can't get it to anyone. And Hill Academy will send it back the other way where Flynn's going to pick it up. Jensen with the puck, all the way to the other end towards Littler. Littler sends it, trying to send it back towards Yates, can't make the connection. Again, Hill sends it back. 38 seconds left in the power play for Wenatchee. Again out in front, this time shot taken, and it goes off the side. 19 seconds left as Littler gets it at the right point. Flynn has it. Knocked down by Littler and picked up by Jensen. And that'll expire the penalty as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Jensen goes behind the net. He's going to take a look. He comes out, sends it to Yates. Yates makes a move, goes towards the middle. And we're going to have another penalty as Yates takes the hook and puts Wenatchee back on the power play with 3:49 left to go in the first half. Good play by Hill as they battling against Kathy as it goes back to the Wenatchee end. Wells is going to take it behind the net and come out towards Ball. Ball's going to skate it up into the zone himself, dumps it, track towards behind the net. He picks it up, tries to send it out front, can't find a man. Hill's going to turn it back the other way. And Wenatchee will retreat. Quick pass up, skated forward by Kathy. Kathy takes it through center ice and back towards the other way. Comes up to Flynn. Flynn sends it over, and the shot taken, and it bounces off the left side of the net and goes towards the back. Flynn's going to have to chase it down once again. 1:05 left to go in the penalty. And Jensen will take it from behind the net. Jensen steps up, reaches for Yates. Yates is going to make a move, go toward the right, skates to the top of the circle, and behind the net. Wenatchee's going to set up their offense, comes to the point, sends it over towards the other side, just outside the stretched stick of Flynn, and he moves towards the corner. Back up off the board towards Littler. Littler gives it back to Yates. Yates back to Littler. Yates, Littler, and he steps up in front, and it's tipped away by Hill Academy. But Jensen puts it off his leg and is able to keep it from going all the way behind the net. 23 seconds left to go in the power play. Jensen skates it up himself, comes over to the left side, top of the circle, now moves up, turns around, sends a pass towards Yates. Yates moves up, takes a step, looks, sends it across, and Shuckman just can't quite get the handle on a good pass from Yates. Back behind the net, we've expired the penalty. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Flynn has it, he's going to take it forward, puts it up off the board. Littler's going to take it. Sends it across, and coming up is Kimmerly. Kimmerly loses the handle of it. And we're going to go the other direction, back into the corner. Hodgson with it, sends it to Littler. Littler up towards Brooks. Basanta. Could not grab that number, I'm sorry. Basanta puts it in. Basanta with the shot, off a skate, goes left of the net, and a big hit by Kimmerly up into the corner. But Hill Academy comes away with the puck. And we're going to get a whistle as the net comes off its posts. And the referee comes over to reset it. 59.8 seconds left to go, first period. Face-off goes back into the corner. Hill's going to get there first. Off the board into the bench area of the Hill Academy, and we'll get another whistle. 54.6 seconds left to play in this first half. Face-off goes back into the point, picked up there. Jensen now has it. Shot is deflected out in front of the net. Stopped by Carruthers. Carruthers shoots again, deflected out in front of the net again. Second shot comes in as Littler grabs the puck off the Carruthers shot and puts it in to tie this game up with 40.9 seconds to go. So call that one Carruthers to Littler for the goal, as we now have a tie game. After the goal, Littler comes in, take the face-off, goes back towards Hill Academy, but Yates is going to have the puck. Yates steps up, sends one in the middle, can't find a home, but he had Flynn heading towards that spot. Skates all the way around, comes in front of the blue line, a lot of pressure, sends it back to Flynn. Flynn trying to get it over to Carruthers, and does. Carruthers with the shot, and steps in. Yates steps in and puts it in on the backhand with 25.5 seconds to go. So 2-1 is the score, with 2 goals scored within 25 seconds of each other for Wenatchee to take the lead. Ball with the face-off after the goal. Jensen has it off of Ball's foot, goes over to the other side. There with it. was Kathy, and an errant pass is taken by Hill, and Kathy has to take a penalty in order to stop the breakaway. So 6.4 seconds left in the half as Kathy's going to head to the box for the holding penalty, I believe. Holding or hooking as he comes up to make a play after giving up the puck just in front side of the blue line. Littler steps up, face-off, comes out, goes back in behind the net. Lawrencis is there. He's going to hold it up against the net, takes a hit. Wunschel's there to protect him, and the buzzer goes off. And that'll be it for the first half. Both teams are going to head to the locker room. We're going to have the Zambonis come out and clean the ice, and we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. Since this isn't live, I'm going to shut it down, and it will seem like no time at all to anybody who's going to watch this game. We'll be back after the cleaning, and for the second half of this game, Wenatchee's going to start it with a 1:54 left on their penalty kill and a 1-goal lead, as with less than 1 minute to go in the first half, Wenatchee scores 2 goals and now has a 2-1 advantage. For the start of the second half, as Wenatchee sends the puck deep into the Hill zone, and Hill picks it up in the corner and is going to skate it through center ice and into the Wenatchee end. Go off the left side, past the circle, bounce it off the board and wraps it around. Hill gets it on the other zone, can't get it very far, but is able to dump it back in before Wenatchee gets a break. Back up to the point. Takes it in top of the circle, now just inside the blue line. And circle again and across, and can't find the open man. And they'll take it in off the board. Back in front of the blue line. Again, back towards the corner. Wunschel there on the defense. Now pinned up against the board. Out with it comes Hill. Top of the circle in the slot and deflected by Bovey over to the left. Wunschel gets it behind the net. Sends it forward. Again, from the point, steps up to the circle, now back into the corner and out to the point. Comes to the other side, trying to find an opening. In, wraps it around, back behind, and Wunschel comes in, makes the contact, and then we'll go back out to the circle. Now just in the slot, comes up, open, and Bovey with a good deflection in front of the net, up into the mesh, and we'll get a whistle. 27 seconds left in the power play, 23:33 left in regulation. 2-1 is the score with the Wilderness on the 1-goal advantage. Yates with the face-off goes back to Wenatchee, wrapped around the board, goes all the way towards the other end. And picked up by Hill and taken to the right corner. Bounce it up off the board. They skate it now into the middle. Passed over towards the right side. Comes in just at the point. Lifted up and inside the blue line. Shot taken right into the glove of Bovey. And that'll expire the penalty for Wenatchee. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Ball steps in. He's going to take this face off. Comes off. Back to the point. Hill's going to take it. Shot comes off Stenholm. Stenholm turns around as he finds the puck. But Hill Academy is going to get there first. Drops into the neutral zone. Carruthers picks it up. Sends it back towards Jensen. Jensen looking. Finds Stenholm. Touches the puck. He makes a move. Can't keep control as Hill's going to take it the other way. Good move, good defense by Jensen. Brings it back the other way and sends it down in behind the net. Hill Academy is going to wrap it all the way around, keeping it in on the blue line. is Yates, or excuse me, Basanta. And just in front of the blue line goes Ball. He takes a shot, dribbles off to the left, picked up by Kathy. Kathy gives it to Ball. Ball is pinned up against the board, and out with it comes Hill. Dribbles out in front. Hill's going to take control. They've got numbers as they come down the left side. Shot's deflected by Basanta as it goes off to the left. Wells has it. Sends it back to the partner. That'd be Carruthers. And it goes into the neutral zone. Hill sends it right back in. And out from behind the net comes Wells, and he takes it, gives it to Shuckman, who takes it into the Hill zone. Kimberly's there, tries to get a stick on it, just does, but can't get it in towards the net. It goes back to the back behind the net, and Kimberly's going to go chase it down. He's got it up against the board, and out with it comes Hill Academy. Hill from the slot takes a shot. It's deflected up over the net and knocked back out into the neutral zone. Puck goes all the way back behind Wenatchee's net. Hodgson's there to get it. He's got pressure. Out from the corner it goes. Flynn with it, sends it to Kimberly. Kimberly's going to carry it across mid-ice.
Let's go.
He sends it in towards the net, covered by the Hill goalie, and he drops it and then has to cover again. Is there a whistle? Did he ever blow a whistle? Oh, I didn't hear it.
Very likely.
And there was a whistle on the cover, so now we're going to have face-off on the right circle. Littler's going to come in to take it. Comes out to Flynn. Flynn sends it to Wunschel. Wunschel takes a deflection, goes up to a Hill player, and is able to get it into center ice. Wunschel sends it back in, and back into the neutral zone it goes. Now to the other side as Wenatchee gets there. Great play by Yates as he comes on the back check, steals the puck, and Wenatchee's got numbers as they come in. Pass goes all the way across to Littler. He touches it, and it goes to the board. Plays into the corner, comes back out on the other side. Drops out, pass goes right to Hill Academy. Shots off the mark to the right and back in behind the net. Wunschel with it, gives it towards Flynn, and Hill Academy takes it, sends it the other direction. Brooks gets it, sends it out, comes out to Ball. Ball's going to take it across, loses the handle on it, and Hill's going to take it back the other way. Again, we're in the neutral zone. This time it's Kathy. He makes a move, loses again. Hill's going to come back towards the Wenatchee end, and a good move through the middle. Comes around, taken by Wenatchee, and they're going to get a hooking call on Jensen, I believe, with 19:32 left in the second half. So Jensen's going to go to the box on the hooking. 19:32 in the second half. Wenatchee, with the 2-1 lead, is going to be on the penalty kill. Puck goes down, goes back in to the point. Hill drops it in behind the net. Towards the circle, back into the corner. There to defend it is Wells. Comes out to Flynn. Flynn sends it up. Oh, it's a high stick. And that'll be a whistle as Hill Academy player at the blue line gets the high stick, goes back into their end, and his partner goes to touch it and draws the whistle. 19:13 left to go in the second half with 1:41 left in the penalty. Yates will step in. He's going to take this face off. Comes down, goes into the corner of Hill. They're going to take it. Moves behind the net. Now skating up. Passes into the neutral zone. And dumped in deep. Wrapped around. Comes all the way around the corner. Now back in to the right side and in front of the blue line. top of the circle, and behind the net. Sent out in front, knocked down by Zach Johnson, and it goes to the left corner. Now right in the slot, shot taken, and it goes off the crossbar and up into the netting as a close shot on a rocket from Hill Academy is not successful, and Wenatchee will take that all day. 1:06 left in the penalty, 18:38 left in the second half. Wenatchee holding on to a 2-1 lead. Littler comes in for the faceoff, comes back out, knocked into the blue line by Hill, or by Wenatchee, and then shot taken from the left circle right into the midsection of Bovey, and he covers it up. 1 minute left in this penalty kill for the Wilderness. Littler with his faceoff goes right out to the left point, sent back in by Hill. They've got a man behind the net. Goes to the right side, now back to the point on the right, top of the circle, and behind the net. Sent right into the slot, shot comes in, steps up, puck's there, and a good play by Flynn, sends it back to the point. Shot dropped in, Bovey's there, and it comes off. And goes in on the left side. I'm not sure if a Wenatchee player who came flying in knocked it in, but regardless, it's called a goal, and we're now tied with 18:05 left to play. Ball's in to take the face-off after the goal. Comes in, back to Wenatchee. Wells has it, sends it towards Johnson. Johnson's going to push it across towards ball. Johnson now with it again, puts it off the board and behind the net. Sent off to the left side, and it's going to be passed just a little bit behind mid-ice, and that'll be an icing call. We'll go back to the other end. 17:43 left in the second half. Puck drops, ball gets it down behind him. Picked up by Brooks on the blue line, but it's just outside, and Wenatchee's going to have to retreat and get back into position. Hill tries to pass, long stretch pass, can't get there. Ball's going to pick it up, go the other direction. Johnson here in the battle up on the board. Out with it comes Johnson. Johnson's going to skate in. Going the other way. Been off the board. Now picked up by Ball. Ball sends it to Basanta. Basanta's going to skate it up. Shot taken wide left and in behind the net. Basanta's trying to get there. Hill Academy gets there first. Sent over through the middle. Good pass. And trying to get it towards the front of the net is Stenholm, and no one was there. Good play. Stenholm gets up as the puck comes back towards the back of the net. Hill Academy gets it to the neutral zone, and they're just going to send it in deep and go for the change. Bovey gives it up to Jensen. Jensen's going to take a look. Back to Carruthers. Carruthers sends it over again to Jensen. Jensen's going to skate now. Takes it into the neutral zone, across mid-ice and into the Hill Academy end. Shots deflected up in front and sent out the other way by the Hill defense. Schuckman gets it, sends it to Carruthers. Carruthers puts it off the board. There to pick it up is Basanta, I believe, and that's correct, as a deflected shot goes into the netting just in front of me. And we'll get another whistle. 15:45 left to play in regulation of this 2-2 game. Puck goes down on Littler's face-off, goes back towards Wenatchee end. Chasing it is Hodgson. Hill's there first, but good defense by the Wunschel-Hodgson team. Back in the corner, in behind the net. Flynn's going to give chase. He'll get there first. Sends it out towards Littler. Can't make the connection, but Littler does a good play and gets towards the puck. And finally, Hill sends it towards the boards. Littler actually comes up with it again. Sends it over to Wunschel. Wunschel takes a shot. Sends it in low and off to the left. No one's there for the rebound. Hill's going the other direction. Skates it into the Wenatchee end, back in towards the back of the net, and out towards Flynn. Flynn sends it to Littler. Littler's going to carry it across. He has Yates with him. Takes a shot wide left. Hill Academy coming in towards Wenatchee. Sends it into the slot. Opportunity here, and it goes in. As Hill comes in on the left side in the slot, sends it over to the right. Wide open man comes at Bovey and just puts it into the back of the net inside the right post to make this a 3-2 game with 14:48 left to play. Following the Hill Academy goal, ball's going to come in with Johnson and Cathy to be the front line, with Laurentis and Brooks playing on defense. Faceoff goes to Wenatchee as Laurentis sends it into Johnson, who puts it behind the net. Ball's there on the pressure. Comes out, Cathy can't get to it, and Hill's going to go the other direction. Brooks pinned up the board. Out with it comes Hill Academy. Helping him on the defense is Laurentis. Out in front, shot taken. Nice block by Bovey. And Hill's going to take it towards the right side, up towards the point. Dropped back into the corner. Out to the slot, shot taken over the net, and out with it's going to come Zach Johnson. Pushed out into the neutral zone. Cathy's going to step it into the hillside. Looks back to the point. One timer is lifted up over the net by Laurentis. Laurentis stepping up, sends one behind the net. That'll be Ball with the puck. He turns around, goes the other direction, trying to find someone to pass to. And as he goes down, we're going to have the cross check by Hill Academy, and Wenatchee's going to have a power play opportunity here with 13:33 left to play in regulation. Out comes the power play line for Wenatchee. That'll be Schuckman along with Yates and Littler. Jensen and Flynn will be on the back end as Wenatchee's bringing 4 forwards in on this power play line. Puck comes out, goes between the legs of Yates, and is sent all the way down to the Wenatchee end. Jensen's going to grab it in behind the net. Passes it over towards Flynn. Flynn's going to skate it out. Makes a move, heads towards the right side. Now towards the middle, steps up. Going to take the shot, deflected, and slowly goes in toward the goalie, who puts it off to the left side. Littler sends it over to Flynn. Now in front of the blue line is Jensen, and now across all the way, Yates goes towards Flynn again. Flynn's right on the point. Back to Jensen, and in the slot, Schuckman trying to get it to someone. Can't find an opening as the puck is taken by Hill and knocked all the way back to the Wenatchee end. 1:14 left to go in the power play. Yates now with a little head of steam. He's going to cross center ice, take it in on the blue line, moves to the right side, tries to go between two players, and sends it across the middle, and can't get to Schuckman, who is shooting in on the left slot. Now Littler has it. He steps up, has to retreat again. He's got Flynn with him. Sends it up to Yates. Yates crosses over with it, stops. Sends it to the other point. And comes back to Flynn. Flynn takes the shot, trickles in front of the net, and taking a shot by Shuckman, and another one is lifted up by the goalie. Two good stops by the goalie on Shuckman shots. And then the net is taken up off the post, and we get the whistle. 12:06 left to play in the second half with 33 seconds left in the Wenatchee power play. Ball comes in to take this face off. Comes back out towards Hill Academy. They get it, send it all the way down to the Wenatchee end. Wenatchee will have 28 seconds to see if they can handle or score a goal on this power play. Wells has it behind the net. He makes a move, loses it for a second, and gives it up to Kathy. We'll reset once more. 15 seconds left in the power play as it comes out to Carruthers. Carruthers steps up, gets it to the left circle. Now he's going to go behind the net, sends it off the leg pad of the goalie, and it goes back the other way. Wells gets it in the neutral zone, and that'll be the end of the penalty. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey as Zach Johnson carries it in on the pass. Oh, and a good play by Zach. And now Kathy with it. He gets shoved off the puck into the corner. Comes up to the point. Ball's going to be there. In off the board, behind the net, back to the left side, stepping up is Carruthers. He sends it towards Ball. Ball pops it out in front. And kept in by Kathy. Sent into the corner. Knocked in off the board. Now Hill's going to go the other way. Lifts it up way high. Knocked down by Brooks. Brooks is going to turn around. Trying to get to Ball. Goes a little too far. And picked up by Hill. Now stepping up is Brooks. Hill takes the puck, and they're going to go back the other way, but a good play by Kimberly sends Hill on the retreat. Hill now coming forward, steps into the Wenatchee end, all the way behind the net, sends it out in front, and a good opportunity, goes wide left. On the right slot, knocked down and sent left. Puck's behind the Wenatchee net. Poke checked out there by Hodgson. On the defense there's Brooks. Coming up to help is Stenholm. And we're in a board battle behind the Wenatchee net, and we're going to get a penalty for the cross check, and I'm not sure who it's against. And Brooks is the one that's going to go to the box with 9:50 left in the second half on the cross check. Wenatchee down by 1 goal, 3-2, as Hill Academy goes on the power play. Puck comes off towards the left side, picked up at the blue line by Littler, and then sent all the way down to the other end. Skated all the way across by 14 for Hill Academy, dumped in behind the net. There to defend it's Laurentis. He's helped out by Wunschel. Puck comes out and taken by Flynn, and all off the board. Good play by Flynn. He gets it all the way just under the netting on the board, and there it's going to stay in play. Up from the top of the circle, stepped up to the slot, found an open man, and it goes in under Bovey's left leg, or excuse me, from this direction it'd be the right side, as it trickles in for the goal with 8:57 to go. Make that score 4-2 with the power play goal by Hill Academy. after the goal. Ball's going to step in. Face-off goes back to Jensen. Jensen steps up, turns around, sends it to his partner. Carruthers is going to get it, sends it up towards Stenholm, I believe, and then Ball takes it. No, make that Kathy. Stolen by Hill Academy, going the other way. Good defense there by Carruthers. He forces the puck back into the corner. Now it's behind Wenatchee's net. Again, behind Wenatchee's net. Going the other way. Carruthers on the defense, out in front. Shot taken off the board, or excuse me, off the crossbar and down, and it is not a goal. As Johnson takes it around the other way and goes across the line. Shot taken, Walker up above the net, out in front. Hill's going to go the other way. 8:07 left to play in regulation as it goes back to the Wenatchee end, and Wells is going to skate it out from the corner. Off the board it goes, and we'll get an icing on Hill with 7:44 left to play in regulation. 4-2 is the score, with Hill Academy having the 2-goal advantage. Face-off comes out. Littler was on it, goes back to Flynn. Flynn puts it in behind the net. Hill Academy is going to get there first, sends it towards the right side. Now across, good steal by Flynn. Flynn steps up, comes across, going to make a move. Tries to backhand it across. It's deflected to Hodgson, and then off the leg pad on Hodgson's shot all the way back to Bovey. Wells with it. Moves it towards Yates. Yates goes to center ice, has it poked away. Picked up by Littler. Littler's going to skate in, send it deep. Hill sends it back the other direction. Don't know if anyone's going to get there in time, and they're going to wave off the icing. Wells is going to pick it up. Takes it in front of the net. Now Yates has it, sends it over towards Wunschel, and Littler's has it. Wunschel's going to step up from the defense. Goes in, stick used to knock it off to the right, and behind the net is Littler. Pass comes in, and out with it comes Hill. They're going to send it along. Now they've got numbers as they can get to the puck first. No, but because Flynn makes a good play to stop that. Comes out towards Wunschel. Wunschel puts it off the board and back towards the Hill end. 6:26 left to play in regulation. 4-2 is the score as Hill turns the other direction. Deflected by Kimmerly in neutral zone. Picked up by Hill. They retreat. Now they're coming forward again. Send it back into their corner. And wraps around off the board. Picked up at the blue line and sent across. Move through the slot. Nice play there by Lawrences to knock the puck away. Going back the other way is Wenatchee. Sends it deep. Basanta's there with the defense, but Hill's going to take it and go the other way. Kimmerly has an opportunity at the blue line, but Hill's going to go the other way with it again. Now it's knocked off of Basanta and into the corner. Wells has got it. He's going to send the other way. Touches off of Schuckman. Now it goes off of Wells' feet. A little stick battle there, and it goes back towards the Wenatchee end. Bovey settles it down. Out with it's going to come Wenatchee. Kimmerly's going to send it up towards Basanta. Can't get it right there, and Wenatchee's going to go for the change. 5:15 left to go in regulation. Long pass intercepted by Wells. He goes the other way. Steps up. Tries to make a move. Hill Academy's there. And while we go the other direction, there to pick it up is Ball. Ball goes behind the net. Puts it off the board, touched by Jensen and sent back behind Wenatchee. 4:44 left to play. Jensen with, that'll be Brooks. Brooks sends it across, Solon again by Hill. This time it goes towards Johnson. Johnson's carrying it, takes it across the blue line, sends it across, and we're gonna get the offsides call. with 4:29 left to play. I didn't see it, but that's what the whistle had to be for. The only thing that could have happened was ball would have been across, but I didn't see him across the line. Neutral zone face-off this time. They'll have Littler, Yates, and Flynn. Taken by Hill, sent back towards Connor Jensen. Jensen sends it a long pass, gets it to Flynn, sends it across to Yates. Yates got a shot, takes it, deflected just to the right. Hill going to go back the other way. Deflected by Carruthers and picked up by Yates. Yates is going to turn around. He's got Littler with him. Sends it across and deflected by Hill. And there's a big hit on the board. Now we're going to get a whistle. And Yates is down on the ice. I did not see the hit, but I heard it. As Pepe Sandoval goes down to check on him. Just under 4 minutes left to play in regulation. 4-2 is the score as Pepe checks on Rylan Yates to make sure he's okay. Still on the ice. And Ryland's up. And he's going to come out and go to the locker room. So that'll be it for Ryland as he's headed off the ice with Pepe going to the locker room. He walked in under his own power, so hopefully he's not hurt too badly. And he'll be ready to play for tomorrow as we go out.
Seriously not calling a penalty on that.
Goes out to neutral ice, 3:58 left to go in the second half. As Littler takes the face-off, goes back to Jensen. Jensen sends it over to Carruthers. Carruthers is going to step inside and send it behind the net. Picked up by Johnson. Now Flynn has it, takes a shot, deflected up over the net by the Hill Academy goalie. Dumped in. And comes out. Jensen's going to have to race to get it. He turns around, sends it back towards Carruthers. Carruthers is going to push it up towards Flynn. Flynn looks, sends it across to Johnson. Johnson with a shot off the blocker and to the left. Jensen with the puck, goes to the top of the circle, makes a move. Yates in. Back into the corner. He's going to pin up against the board. Puck goes out in behind the net. Hill Academy's going to have it. Sends it up into the neutral zone. Littler will get it. And we're under 3 minutes to play in this contest. Jensen with it. Separate circle. Shot taken. Knocked off behind the net on the left side. Hill Academy comes up, sends it up into the netting. And we'll have a whistle. .246 left to play in the second half. 4-2 is the score in favor of the Hill Academy. Ball steps in for the face-off. Comes back out to Wells. He loses control of it. And Hodgson will probably take the penalty on the holding with 2:35 left to play. That's the call as Hunter Hodgson heads to the box. Wenatchee will be on the penalty kill with 2:35 left to play in regulation. 4-2 is the score in favor of Hill Academy. In to take the face-off will be Littler. Comes out towards Hill Academy. They move it across over to the other point. Comes in towards the circle. Dropped in front of the blue line. Now back to the other corner. Shot put in off the left side of the net. Comes back out, top of the circle. Moves in just inside the blue line. Now to the left circle. Backs up, switches spots. Now just inside the blue line. Over to the other circle. And deflected there by Zach Johnson. Now again, Hill with the puck, moving backwards. Front of the net, shot taken, bounced off in front to the left, and grabbed by Littler. Littler dumps it out in front. And Wenatchee goes for the change. 1:42 left to play in regulation time. Hill retreats, going to run some time off the clock. Steps back again. Moves forward into the Wenatchee end. Back in behind the Wenatchee net. And picked up by Wells. Wells gets it up towards Flynn. Flynn turns around, less than a minute to play. Makes a move over across and they put it in. So Flynn sends one over to Ball. Ball puts it in on the left side. Make this a 4-3 game with 50.9 seconds left to play. 15 seconds left in the penalty. Let's Ball. Timeout now called, I believe, by Wenatchee, as they're going to come up with a play to try to tie this game up with 50.9 seconds left. They'll be at a one-man disadvantage for 15 of those 50 seconds. And then they'll see if they can likely pull Bovey off and go to 6-on-5 and see if they can tie this game. Bovey does go back into the net for the faceoff. I'm sure that once Wenatchee controls it, they're going to send him towards the bench and bring out another skater. But let's see as Littler steps in for the faceoff. Comes out, Hill's going to grab it. Retreats back to their end. Sends it forward, stolen there by Littler. Littler sends it all the way down towards the other end. And Bovey comes off. Puck goes towards the other end again, and they'll have an icing, and that expires the penalty. 35.7 seconds left. And Wenatchee's going to stay with 6 skaters and an empty net for this last 35 seconds. Face-off goes back towards Hill. Hill puts it off the board, stopped in under the blue line by Carruthers, and now goes the other direction. Nice play by Jensen to block the shot. Sent the other way. Now Flynn's got it inside the Hill area. Now gives it to Carruthers. Carruthers sends it back to Flynn, and Flynn goes towards Cathy. Cathy's going to take it behind the net. 13 seconds to play, and it goes back out to the point. shot in. Oh, and Flynn was open on the right side, couldn't get to the puck. Carruthers sends it in, deflected off to the left, and that is your game. Big fight over there towards the corner as players go after Kyle Flynn, and he doesn't like it. Now there's a whole bunch of players on the ice. And they finally get it all worked out as teams go to the bench. And there will likely be some misconducts coming out of this. We'll find out what's going to be the calls here. And the coaches are going to go out and talk to the referees. And both teams are just going to skate off the ice. There's no handshakes here. They're going to the locker rooms. And the goalie comes out of the bench and he goes down to the ice for Hill Academy. And I'm going to try to see what the final will be here, determination, as Connor Jensen and Kyle Flynn were both involved with a little scuffle. You're back in the corner at the end of regulation. And I don't know what they figured out, but they had the talk and it's over. And Hill's going to head towards the bench, and that's going to be it for the game. We'll see if we can figure out later if there's going to be any misconduct penalties for tomorrow's games. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here and start picking up. And we'll be back with more hockey tomorrow from the Boston area of Massachusetts for the ECEL. So congratulations to Hill Academy on their 4-3 win over the Wenatchee Wilderness, and we'll be back tomorrow.